Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you how you can make a GIF on Photoshop. So first of all, I'm just going to grab A4 bit of paper, A4 frame, and open that up. And I right now already have my timeline down here selected, which is what you need to make your GIF. But if you don't have that turned on, just go to Window and then down to Timeline, click it, and then it should show up. And then it might automatically come up with Create Video and Create Video Timeline, but we want to go Create Frame Animation. For the sake of this video, I am just going to copy and paste in this door CAD block and kind of make a GIF of it just closing. So first I'm just going to simply paste that in, and I just want to get rid of all of this, all the background stuff here, all the information we don't really need or care about. So I'm just going to grab my lasso tool, delete, delete, delete all of that. Okay, so now we have a nice clean base. And the way I got rid of that background before, because it was slightly grey, is you double click on this layer here and you just change that blending option to get rid of it. Okay, so I kind of want to split this up into 4 frames. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I want to do is create this as a base layer. So I'm just going to copy and paste that and turn off that second one. And I am just going to get rid of this. Just get rid of that door. Because I want this base here to stay the same where the hinges are, but I don't want the door to stay the same for all of them. So that is going to be our base. Rename that just so it's nice and clear. And then I'm going to turn on my door. And I'm not sure why that shifted, but let's just shuffle her up into the space. And then same thing. Instead of getting rid of the hinges, instead of getting rid of the door, I'm going to get rid of the hinges. Just so we only have one of them going on. Don't need to have both. Delete. Okay, so now we have 2 separate components here. So we want to copy and paste this a few times and create a few different areas of it. So what areas? Parts of it. So it's nearly shut. Oh, not nearly shut. Yep, gonna copy and paste it again. Angle it a bit more. Bring it in so it's resting on that hinge there. Nearly shut. And then one more time. I reckon that should do it. And get this at a 90 degrees angle there. Nice and flat. And then zoom in a little bit, get that nice and even there. And it's not quite sitting flush in there, so let's just turn that over a bit more. Oh. There we go, that'll do. So now we have all of our different timings that we want, all of our different frames. So we're going to go ahead and turn off all of those except for the first one, and we are going to create our first frame animation. So we're going to click this down here, and then right now it's on 0 seconds, which is no good. So let's just change that to 1. And then we're going to create another one. And right now it's the same frame, so we need to change that. So let's turn off this second layer and turn on that third layer. And then we're going to do the same for another one. We're going to turn off that third layer, turn on that fourth layer. And then one more time, turn off that fourth layer, turn on that fifth layer. And then now we should have a GIF that will go just like this, and the door's closed, and that'll keep repeating. Lovely. Okay, but I kind of want it to be a bit more smooth. So I'm going to add in this tween animation. So this is pretty much just going to add in a few frames in between each existing one that we have and just blend them all together a wee bit. So frames to add, it says 1, but let's say 3. Let's go OK. And so we got 1, 2, 3. Let's add another one here. OK. 1, 2, 3. Add another one here. All good. Okay, so let's give this another go. And it's going to be a bit longer now as well, so we can always change how long they go for, but let's just see how this looks. Okay, I feel like that still looks a little bit janky, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to speed these up. I could also, if I wanted to, add in like an in-between one there, but that's the original one, but for the sake of the video, I'm not going to, just because that is going to be a bit more time consuming, but I've already shown you how you can do that, so if you wanted to, you could. Okay, so let's go back to the start. Lovely. And I reckon we could even go a little bit quicker here. Because why not? Okay, speed up again. Nice, I'd say that is pretty good. I might even go 1 second in between. Why not? Let's change all of those. Okay, start again. There we go. I'd say that's pretty good. Obviously, this is kind of the workflow you can use, and you could do this with anything. So you can show tree getting bigger, tree getting smaller, windows closing, buildings changing over time, person getting bigger, anything really. But yeah, that's how you do it. And then you can, if you just want to export it, you can go export as, and then you can export it as a GIF. Or if you wanted to, you could also go export, save for web. And then I believe you can go change a bit more of the graphics in here. And then the highest, the one I believe is the best is GIF 128 did it. Yeah, there we go. Easy as. Thanks for watching.